जब संयम की बात आती है, पेशेंस की बात आती है, वो ऊपर वाले की देन कितनी है और आपने कमाया कितना?
I think when it comes to patience, it's all hard work. I've started playing cricket at the age of 8, and then I made my. I played first game for the state team at the age of 13. So since then, I've been playing this format, and I think it's the experience playing in the domestic circuit and working hard day in day out is paying off now.
Thank you, sir. Shekhar?
Cheteshwar, playing in Dharamsala is more like playing in Australian conditions. The weather frequently changes here with the dollar range. Are you aware that there could be, in between there could be a chances where ball will start swinging and the wicket is probably more bouncy than the other time? Have you had a look at the wicket?
It looks like I think we have played a lot of cricket even in Dharamshala. We have played enough first class cricket to know the conditions. So we'll just try and focus on things which we want to focus on rather than worrying about how the wicket will behave. And we have played enough cricket on different pitches throughout the season. So I don't think wicket will matter a lot to us. We are very confident the way we have played throughout the series. Apart from the first test match, I think we have played very good cricket. So we would look to continue that and win this series.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Karthik?
Ladies will ask you about like patience and all that. But when you're out there and you get into a kind of meditative state where I don't know, like mentally where are you when you face so many balls?
Well, I can say that at times I'm in that zone where things are happening for me because of that experience, because I know how to do things, how to continue batting and how to continue concentrating for a longer period of time. So I am in that zone where I know what I have to do, how to focus, how to switch off, and how to switch back again. So I think I would still reiterate that it's the experience. I've been doing this in domestic cricket for a longer period of time, and which is helping me now.
Do you have any like before a ball is going? Do you have any specific cues that you have to?
No, not really. I believe in practicing well, preparing well before the series. So I am always confident when my preparation is good. So I don't really think when I'm batting in the middle. I try and keep my mind really blank.
Thank you, sir. Rohan?
Cheteshwar, before every test, a new allegation comes in the newspaper, especially the Australian media. How does the Indian team look at it, and how do they look ahead to the match? Will it just mean we aren't being called as a wrong?
Well, I think it's really sad to hear such comments. We fully support Virat, and he's one of the great ambassadors of this game. I think the focus has shifted somewhere else, which shouldn't have happened. We are very much focused on the game, and he's a great leader, and he's a great ambassador for the game. So we are fully supporting him, and we are looking forward for the next game rather than worrying about anything else.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am?
It's been a long season coming to an end. How much fatigue has been a factor for you guys?
See, we have worked really hard on our fitness since last one or 1.5 years time. So I think it's the mental battle which we have to win, and we are mentally up for this game. We are quite motivated because we want to win this series. So I think fatigue shouldn't come into play because playing for the Indian team is the most important thing for any cricketer, and winning a series is the most important thing because we have had a fantastic season so far. So we want to finish off on a good note.
Thank you, sir.
Cheteshwar, what do you know that you have been upgraded in the central contract that was released yesterday, and also the BCCI has doubled, which also puts focus on you, Vijay, who are exclusively playing Test cricket. So, how does it feel being considered among the elite 7 of what you bring to the table, considering the fact that you have had heartbreaks when it comes to IPL auctions?
Well, see, it's good to be recognized, but at the same time, we are in the middle of a series, so I don't want to really think much about the contract because we have an important game coming up. So I would still like to focus on the game and prepare well. We have next couple of days of practice, so we would like to focus on that.
Thank you, sir. Last 4 questions, sir.
Chetan, you spoke about your preparation before an innings and your state of mind during an innings. But when you play for as long as you do, how do you recover mentally and physically after say 8 hours, 10 hours at least?
Well, I focus on my diet. I try and sleep on time, have a good sleep, do some recovery sessions, have massage. Those sort of things. If I have some routines, once the match finishes, I try and focus on that, and I give a lot of importance to recovery. So I don't know, mentally I think you just have to be up for it. Mentally you can't do anything extra to just come out of it, but when you are tired you just have to motivate yourself that the ultimate goal is to win the matches for the team and win this particular series.
Thank you, sir. Last three.
About that Dharamsala pitch will assist pacers and India is on back. How do you see this?
I think if you look at the last two test matches, the way we have performed, even the last test match where they scored 450 and we scored more than 600, and we had a chance of winning the game by an innings. So we are very close. So I'll leave it up to you guys that how you decide. But I think we have played very good cricket, and we are not worried about what kind of pitch we will be playing on. We are very well prepared for this game.
Thank you, sir. Last two, sir. Sir, please be seated. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead with your question.
Yeah, Cheteshwar, in the Ranchi test, just before the entrance, Steve Smith said that India couldn't bowl out Australia on a wearing pitch, and he said the momentum was with the Australian team heading into Dharamsala. How does the Indian team look at that? Did it really haunt them that they couldn't bowl out Australia on that wearing wicket in Ranchi?
Not really. I think we have bowled well, and as I mentioned earlier, they scored 450 and we were able to score more than 600. And they, at one stage they were 4 down at lunch, and I think the session where we didn't get a wicket was between lunch and tea. But overall they were 6 down. So I think we definitely had an upper hand in the last game. Although we didn't win the game, but we just had to bat once and they had to bat twice. That was the that credit I think goes to the bowlers.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.